Okay, this is the floral puff stitch blanket that I'm working on. Let me show you how to attach the second row to your first row.
This is how mine is coming along so far. What the fuck was my voice doing right there? This is how mine is coming along so far. I'm on the 4th row, but I'm going to show you how to attach your second row with this one. Okay, so this is the piece that we're working on. We're going to be attaching the second row right in this little ditch right here. So it would be, if we're looking at these rows, so we're going to be working on this row right here. And we're going to be attaching at 3 different points. So we're going to be attaching at the top of this petal, in between these petals, and then the top of this petal. So there's going to be 3 different points that it's going to connect with. And as always, you're going to start with finishing the first petal, and then on the second petal, you're going to stop when you connect it together. And then we're going to be working on the back side. I know it's weird as shit, but it works. So we're going to be working with connecting it to this point here, and this point here. Now when we move on to after this point, there's going to be 4 points that we're going to be connecting, and I will show you that as well, because I too was confused as fuck when I was doing it, and I spent like 2 hours trying to figure it out because I completely fucked it up and had to redo it. Anyways, I'm not going to let you do that. Okay, so we want to make the petal in between the green and yellow, so when we flip it over to work, we're going to be working on the green and yellow, so make sure you make note of what you're doing. So we're going to go to the top of this petal right here with the little bigger stitch, basically the middle, and then we're going to slip stitch it on like we did when we did the first row. So we're going to bring it on here, and then we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to finish working that petal. So we're going to pull through. Okay, so slip stitch that on, chain 2, go into that stitch. So we're just making another petal, we're just finishing it because we attached it. So now we just need to finish it, and then we're going to stop at the top so we can attach the other one. Okay, so we're going to take it off our loop, and we're connecting the green to the yellow. So we're going to go in between here is going to be our next joining point. So slip it under. I'm going to put that on and go underneath it, and then we're going to chain 2 with it. Now we're going to finish the petal. Whoop, fuck you. Like that, and then we're going to chain 2 to make the next petal. Oh, there's a knot in my yarn. That's annoying as shit, but it's going to be hidden within the petal, so it's okay. Okay, and then we're going to stop at the top at the petal like we normally do, because we're going to attach it to 1 more point. So the next point that we're going to finish attaching it to is going to be the top of our yellow. So take it off, put it through that top stitch, possibly, there we go. Put that little bitch on there. Pull through, chain 2, and then when you flip it over, because you got to finish that petal, it's going to be attached at those 3 points. So then you're just going to finish the rest of your petal, and I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, now that we've finished off this one, we're going to attach the next one right here. This one we're going to have 4 connecting points, so we're going to be attaching it to this petal, this join right here, this join right here, and then this petal. So there's going to be 3 points instead of 4 on this one. So we're working in this area, so when we flip our blanket over, this is where we're attaching. So we'll be attaching at this point, this join, and then this point. So we have our piece that we started up, always ending on the second petal, and we're going to join it to that point right there. So we're going to insert our hook. Did I say insert or insert? Insert it is how you're going to want to fucking do it. And then slip that on, chain 2, and then we're going to finish that petal. So we're gonna just do what we normally do and get her done. I'm gonna do this real quick. So we just finished that petal, so now we're gonna take her off of there, and then we're gonna attach it to this join down here. So we're gonna go under, then we're gonna grab our petal, okay, pull it under that join, chain 2, and then we're gonna finish the petal by attaching it with a slip stitch, chain 2, and then we're gonna make our next petal. So go ahead and do that. Okay, now we finished this petal, so we're going to be joining it at this point right here. So we've already done the top of this petal, this join petal. Now we're going to do this join petal. So we're going to take it off of our thing, put that bitch on, right on, right on, right on. Okay, and then we're going to attach it, chain 2, and then we're going to finish the petal. So we're going to insert it in, and then chain 2, and then make your next petal. I'll be back. Okay, so just finished that petal, so we joined it there. So our last joining point is going to be at the top of this petal. So we're going to take it off of our loop, insert our hook. Whoa, fuck, Casper. That wasn't Casper's fault, that was my fault. I'm just trying to blame it on her. Okay, I know, nonsense. Okay, so in there, chain the 2. Oh my goodness, Casperilla. And then we're going to finish that petal. Okay. Now that it's fully flipped over, you can see what the fuck we just did. So now it's fully attached. So it's attached at this point, this point, this point, and this point. So now we just got to finish the petal, and then that's it. And then, so the next one is going to be right here, and from now on you're going to do the 4 points. The only 3-point connection is going to be on the ends. After that you're going to do the 4-point connections. Excuse me. And then when you want to start the 4th round, you're going to, if you want it to, you know, this one's sticking out, so you're not going to go back in the middle again, because that's going to make it become a triangle. So you're going to first start attaching it at these 2 points right here, to start the next row. If you want to see that, let me know. I feel like you could have it from here, but I'm here for you. So if you want to see how I attached this flower to start the 3rd row, let me know. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a beautiferous blanket, and I hope this was really helpful. Look at this beautiferous dog right here. What is she doing?